everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jordan, and today I'm doing my first Q&A. I wrote down some of you guys' questions. I made a post on my YouTube community asking you guys to ask all your questions that you had because I wanted this to be a fun video. And I only got 2 comments, but I did get quite a few questions. I think I have like 6 or 7 questions. So even if it's not a super long Q&A, it's my first one, so I'll definitely be making lots more of these types of Q&As, but this is just one that's just anything in general. So in the future I might do like more like swimming typed Q&As, like swimming and competing, or lifestyle Q&As. I don't know, whatever, we'll see. But this is my first ever Q&A, so I'm very excited. And you guys are sitting on the puzzle that we finished yesterday, I think. I'll show you guys. So you're sitting upside down, but if you come over here, it's a 1,000 piece puzzle, and we finished it finally. So yeah, we finished it. And so I wrote down you guys' questions right here. There's a couple on the back. So this is my card usually for my video chapters. So let me see if I can, there you go. You guys are a little tilted. Okay, so let's get started. Before we get started, I feel like I haven't vlogged in a while. I mean, I haven't. It's been like a couple weeks, week and a half. But anyways, I'm going to start my Q&A. So the first question, what motivates you to compete? So compete in swimming. If you're new here, I'm a competitive swimmer, and I vlog every single one of my swim meets. So when I have a swim meet, I usually have adrenaline, and if I have a afternoon or evening meet that's year-round, it's usually like the adrenaline gets pumping in the morning, and it's like I feel something in my stomach. You know that weird feeling like when you're like, I don't know, you just a little anxious but also really excited. That's the kind of feeling that I feel. And then once I get to the pool, it stops. I still have adrenaline, but that feeling just stops because I'm with my teammates, and I'm ready to go and swim. So there's still adrenaline, but I think adrenaline is what makes me stay motivated. But not only that, like the main thing that keeps me motivated is my teammates and people cheering for me. In summer swim team, my teammates and a little bit of the coaches are cheering for me like all the time. And year round, there's less of that because it's not as competitive. But my coaches are still cheering for me. And so that's what makes it really, that's what motivates me. I know some sports you might not, or some people might not get motivated from cheering, but I definitely do in swimming. So that hopefully answers your question. So adrenaline and then cheering. And just like, if it's loud and I'm swimming, especially for breaststroke, because I can hear when I come up, it just gets me so pumped, and I just love it. Okay, the next question is, what kind of diet are you on? From the posts you have made, I assume that you are either vegetarian or vegan. So I am not vegetarian or vegan, but my mom, in our house we don't eat dairy or sugar, or not a lot of gluten. We rarely eat gluten. And then we don't eat meat. We do eat fish, like about once a week. But yeah, we don't eat dairy and sugar and meat. We do eat eggs, so that's why we're not vegan, and fish. That's why we're not vegetarian. But we're not pescatarian either because we don't eat dairy. So there's not really a diet. It's kind of what my mom has offered for us. And that's what we eat right now. Of course, when I grow up, I probably won't have those restrictions. Like, to me, I want to be able to eat what my body feels like is good for me, and like have my kids eat whatever they want to eat. Like, but for now, my mom is pretty strict about us eating those kinds of foods that we don't normally eat. And that's just how it is. But yes, in my YouTube posts, I make posts. I feel like I take pictures of food more than I do people, but I take videos more of people than food, which is good. But yeah, I do post a lot of our dinners on my YouTube community. So y'all see that a lot. So yeah, we have salads. My mom makes pizza, but it's like vegetarian, vegan, whatever you want to call it. It has veggies, and we use turmeric tofu, and that's like the base of it. It's not very like a cheesy consistency, but that's what it's for, you know? So hopefully that answers your question. There's a few questions that are about like food. Curious how you're familiar with dolmas. So in one of my posts, I post about dolmas, and then I just posted a video about how to make dolmas. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. But yeah, dolmas, we first learned about dolmas. Well, we used to get them from Trader Joe's. They were canned, and then when we started, we like to like make food, if we have never made it before. So usually now we pick grape leaves at our local park or wherever in our neighborhood, somewhere that we see grape leaves, and you can find them a lot of places, just not at the store. So we pick them. We picked like, if you go watch my how to make dolmas video, you'll see. But where we found dolmas where we started learning about dolmas is from Trader Joe's, and our friends who are vegan also got them a lot. But I feel like we had them before we met them, so we just got used to them from that. I don't know how else we did. I'm not sure what kind of food they are, but yeah, we found them at Trader Joe's and we tried them out. We love them. So they're definitely different at the store than they are homemade. So just different. I mean, neither one's better. They're just different. I would say that the homemade ones are probably more healthier, but they're both good. What was your introduction with Ethiopian food? So we like going to different kinds of restaurants from food all over the world, and we went to this World Cuisine a couple years ago before the pandemic, and then once the pandemic happened, they closed down, and our owner actually passed away after the pandemic, but they had like closed down during the pandemic and everything. So they closed down, so we were like, let's find somewhere new to go to. So we found this Ethiopian restaurant near us, and we just loved the food because we love like different country foods. So we loved their food, and so now we've been going to it because we like it. Okay, next question. How much do you like chickpeas? I like chickpeas. We do eat chickpeas a lot. We eat beans, rice. We eat rice and beans a lot. And yeah, I don't know. I think I posted something about chickpeas maybe one time. I make chickpea burgers for dinner sometimes. Yeah. Other than swimming and playing violin, do you participate in other activities? I assume, okay, this is like the same question in one. I assume you plan on becoming a professional swimmer and participating in the Olympics. Okay, so I'll answer the first question first. Do you participate in any other activity other than swimming and violin? I don't. I did dance for about 3 to 6 months one time. I also played piano for a few months, but none of those really sticked with me. And this year I'm going to new school, so we'll see how that goes. But I just am so dedicated to swimming right now that I can't add any other activities, and I don't do any other activities. I've played violin since I was 5.5. I think some of you guys know that. I might have said that in my intro video. But yeah. I'm not super interested in violin anymore either. Swimming is definitely my top activity right now, but all I do is violin lessons and then swimming 4 times a week, and more in the summertime. We just started our swim break because the long course season is over now. So we have a 3-week swim break, and then we'll be back to swim for the new season, the short course season, when we get back from the beach. So yeah, no other activities. And then the next one is, I assume you plan on becoming a professional swimmer and participating in the Olympics. Well, of course, I would love to be in the Olympics, but I don't think I will make it to the Olympics. But it's a dream. It's definitely a dream. I want to become a professional swimmer. I would love to be a swim coach someday. I would love to teach swim lessons. I would love to do those things. So I would love to be a professional swimmer, but you know, who knows if I'm gonna make it to the Olympics. I hope I make it to high school and college swimming. But yeah. Yeah, okay. One more question. I know this is a pretty quick Q&A. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully you guys can tell me some more, ask me some more questions for next Q&A. Okay, this is the last question. It's, how do you see your YouTube channel evolving in the future? Do you intend to upload regularly? So, yes, I intend to upload regularly. I don't have a specific schedule, but I definitely want to vlog, you know, almost daily, if not twice a week, 3 times a week. I really don't have a schedule right now, and I'm kind of loving it because it doesn't interfere with anything else in my life. It just adds something more fun and more interesting for me to do. So how do I see my channel evolving in the future? I hope I get lots of more followers, but you know, with the few followers I have right now, I have such a great community, and I, of course, some of the people I know follow me too, but the people I don't know are super kind in the comments. Mostly, like, I don't think I've had any mean comments like in a really long time. So you guys are so sweet, and I, of course, would love it if there's more subscribers of mine, but I really have a lot, I feel like, and I got a lot super quickly. Like, I've only been YouTubing for 7 months, and yeah, it's just, you guys have definitely encouraged me along the way. So that's all for today. I hope you guys liked watching my little Q&A. If you have more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will definitely be doing more Q&As in the future, but if I am doing a Q&A, I will also post a community post so you can ask me more questions there. But with all that said, I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye, friends.